To begin the tail, we're going to start with a magic ring. So go ahead and pinch the yarn in between your thumb and your pointer finger. Wrap around your three middle fingers. Cross to create an X. Insert your hook underneath and grab the working yarn. Grab the working yarn again and pull it through to create a chain. We are now going to be working inside of this magic ring, and we want to do 6 single crochets. So go ahead and insert, pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2. This is our first single crochet. So go ahead and add your stitch marker to it. And do another one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets. Go ahead and pull the short side, and that completes round 1. Round 2, we are just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around, so we'll have a total of 6 single crochets. So the first one, go ahead and insert where your stitch marker is. Place your stitch marker in that single crochet. There's 1. Going over to the next one. 2. And the next one. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And then we are back to our stitch marker for the next one, so that round is complete. Round 3, go ahead and insert where your stitch marker is. Your first single crochet. Place your stitch marker in that single crochet that you just did. And I'm going to remove my hook for just 1 second, and I'm going to push it through right here so that it starts coming towards me so that the right side is on the outside. Okay. There is our first single crochet. So going in the same stitch, do 1 more because we're going to do an increase in that first one. And then we're just going to do 5 single crochets around. So going into the next one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now that round is complete. Round 4. Go ahead and insert where your stitch marker is. Do your first single crochet. Remove your stitch marker. Place it in that single crochet. And then we're going to do 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. We've got an increase in that first one. And then we're going to do 6 single crochets around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now that round is complete. Round 5. We are going to do 1 increase in the first one. So go ahead and insert where your stitch marker is. There's our first single crochet. So add your stitch marker to it. And let's do one more in the same stitch. And then we are going to do 7 single crochets around. So going into the next one. There's 1, go in the next one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now that row is complete. Round 6, we are going to do 1 increase where our stitch marker is. There's our first single crochet. So place your stitch marker in that single crochet, and we do 1 more in the same stitch. Do 8 single crochets around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now round 6 is complete. Round 7, we're going to do 1 increase in the first one, so go ahead and insert your hook where your stitch marker is. That's our first single crochet, so add your stitch marker to that single crochet. There's 1. Let's do 1 more in the same stitch. And then we're going to crochet around 9 single crochets. 9 single crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's go and insert where our stitch marker is. Pull it straight through, pull it straight through, chain 1, pull it up about 6 to 8 inches, cut it off. You can remove your stitch marker, and then it is ready to be sewn on to the body.